Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How about analyzing before speaking? That is the topic of the day, of today, of right now. Analyze before you start talking, before your brain just decides to blur everything out. Like, but just analyze it before you start speaking, guys. I don't know how hard that is in my behalf. Sorry, my voice is going in and out here and there. I was talking with my grandma. I was thinking I was talking on a live stream over here because I'm over here talk away. But yeah, analyzing, guys. What do I mean by that? Let's get down to it. So when a person is trying to help you or is helping you at that moment, trying and helping in totally different aspects, but we'll get into that later in the future. If somebody is helping you, don't just snap at them for helping you. I know it's very easy to snap. It's very easy to assume. But assuming can get you in a lot of trouble sometimes. I analyze all the time. Humans. I analyze humans. I analyze animals as well. I analyze them and I figure out how they act, how they work, what their emotions are. I analyze before I start talking. I analyze before I start introducing. A lot of people don't do that. You need to be very judgmental and be very analyzing how they act, how they say things. Will they be the right person for you to talk to? You know, guys, this comes to my experience I had yesterday, and this is going from my experience that I had yesterday. This lady at work, my customer, she had a baby in her hand, and she had a mask on, so I guess not identify herself or whatever. And I asked her, I said, yes, how could I help you with something today? She then, I'm looking for the thingamabobber. This is what she said. You know, I already know what it is. But she's like, I'm looking for that thingamabobber you put over your seat, or you put on the steering wheel. And I'm like, the steering wheel cover? And she's like, no, I'm not looking for that. So she was actually looking for a steering lock mechanism. And I'm like, oh, okay, those will be over here. So I had to redirect myself because I forgot where the heck they were. So I redirected myself, and I'm like, oh. She's like, you don't even know where they are? And I said, hold on, I'm trying to redirect myself. And so she was assuming, not analyzing, assuming that I didn't know where they were. Of course I knew where they were. I was just trying to analyze myself and where I was because I'm turning a different direction. So I got to what do you call it? Recalibrate myself over here because I'm on a different direction. So after that, I already knew that she was the type of snappy person just by analyzing her. I found the steering lock mechanism thing, and I found one, and I picked it up because it's the easiest one that there is. So I found it and I said, hey ma'am, where are you? Here you go, and this is it. And she's like, oh my God, I bet you picked the most expensive one. And I'm like, no, I picked the one that is the easiest. She's like, I bet you that's big. This is the biggest one. I want the smallest one. And then I'm all like, again, mind you, this breed, these breeds of people, they like to snap. I'm pretty sure if I reference a reference, you'll probably know what breed I'm talking about. But the breed that I'm talking about is like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That type of breed of person, which I really despise. So I told her, I said, hey, I got variety of them. And she's like, okay, well, I want the smallest one. I mean, the biggest one. I mean, the smallest one. I said, okay, ma'am, now I got mixed emotions. Do you want the small one or do you want the big one? So she's like, no, let me see what you have. So she didn't even know. But I was analyzing her because I knew that she thought I was after her by selling equipment. As soon as females, just females, just females. God, I hate that. They always predict that just because they're a female, they're going to get taken advantage over. It's a prediction that they always do. So I analyzed her as, okay, I'm a female as well, but she's still considering me as a person that's going to be taken advantage over. Oh, because I'm a female. So I showed her on the variety one. She's like, I want that one. I said, you want that one? Why? I just want that one. I said, ma'am, are you looking at the price or are you looking at the value of it? Like, I gave you this one because it was easier. Oh my goodness, that thing is everywhere. And then she's all like, oh, no, I want this one then. And I'm like, okay, I'm helping you out. And she thought she was speaking again before not even analyzing. I said, look, ma'am, I'm trying to help you out on getting you the best one is. I'm not trying to help you out on giving you the most expensive one. When I put it that way, she's like, She didn't know what to say because, again, she was a very snappy person. She was not analyzing before she was speaking. So she was assuming that I was trying to upsell her, and it makes total sense that people were scared of upsell. But if you know your stuff, you don't act stupid, you don't act dumb. So then we go ahead and go to the counter. She wants the wheel locks because she said that her wheels get stolen sometimes. And then she was so, I guess, out of this world of not understanding on how cars work, which is very understandable, but you're an adult now, you should know how cars work, and it just doesn't make sense in my brain. So I told her, okay, I'll get you some wheel locks. She's like, but don't get the most expensive one. And then I'm all like, okay, I'm getting you the one that we're looking on the computer. So she was speaking before analyzing, and I told her, I said, look, nobody's trying to take your money. Nobody's trying to take advantage of you. I'm speaking to you on your safety behalf. How safe do you want to be? She stopped. She paused. She didn't know what to say. After so long, that became a big problem in my brain where people like to snap at you because they don't think before they analyze. How about think, analyze, and before you speak? It's not that hard. It's really not that. And then there was another guy too when we were closing. The guy, it was, what was it, 9:58, I think 9:58 or something like that. And he was like, hey, I need some fuel system cleaner. I just need to run and get some fuel system cleaner. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, we have some. Which kind you need? And he was like, oh, but I just got bad gas and I just want to get some fuel system clean. I said, that's not going to help you. And then he's like, well, what do you mean it's not going to help me? I said, you have bad gas and you try to get fuel system cleaner. That's not going to help you. I said, you go to Walmart. There's a thing called 911 emergency tank. Get that poured in your tank and you'll be fine. And then he's like, okay. Well, is there, I bought one here before. There was a fuel system cleaner. I said, again. I'm not going to say this again, but there's no help in doing if you're going to do a fuel system cleaner. Do you not know what that is? Have I not explained it? And he just wanted an excuse to go inside to do something. That's it. To go inside. That's it. And then he tried to match up his story, trying to match his story. And then I'm like, sir, you're not making any sense. I already told you what to do. I told you to go to Walmart. There's a little thing called 911, and that's gonna clear out your tank. If you want it real done, go get to the mechanic, take out all the bad gas, and then put your gas in. How about that? Because if you keep driving it like that, it's gonna stall out on you. He then was speechless. Again, how about analyze before you start speaking? Make your story better than ever. Make your story believable, guys. I don't understand. If people, they're not analyzing it. Like, I just don't understand. Not only customers, but your employers, hold on, I'm drinking my drink. Your coworkers. Analyze them too before you start blabbering up your mouth about gossip. Analyze them before they could be like a non-gossiper and go to corporate or go to HR and say, hey, these people are gossiping about this and this and that. How about shut your dang mouth and don't gossip around that person? If you think that just because the person feels or looks cool doesn't mean anything, guys. I get very overlooked about my looks too. People think I'm cool. I'm not uptight. I'm just cool. In reality, I'm not that cool. I am not. I am hard. I am hard to deal with. I am hard to talk to sometimes. And I'll tell you, people like that make the whole world go scramble up. They just don't think, don't analyze before they start talking. See who's around you. Especially in a public area. I'm not even going to go over that, but there's a public area and you're in public and you start blabbering away about nobody cares about you, blah, 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 blah. You're in the same scenario as somebody else. And I had said this in my live stream like a long time ago about people being like another person that was there before. We're all just the same, just we're skipping peoples. You are just like another person. I am just like another deep, dark person out in the world too. There's many people like me. There's many people like that other person. Everybody is identical to each other, literally identical to each other. And if people don't want to hear that and they say, hey, don't compare me to this other person, just get away from them. Just get away. Because you are that other person. They just don't want to be admitted. Because they don't want to be compared. And it's like, it's okay to be compared. It's okay. If you look like Tom, you look like dang Tom. If you look like Stephanie that likes to have 5 kids, then you look like a dang Stephanie that has 5 kids. Again, analyze before you start speaking. Look at them. Make sure that how their motto is, how their aura is, their energy level as well, before you start speaking. The quiet ones, again, I'm not going to say this again, but the quiet ones are the ones that are the loudest. So be careful, because I'm the quiet one. I stay low. I have sneak attacks. So, this is why not some people are in my live stream right now, because people don't want to be called out. It's very understandable. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.